Internet News at noon. We're at the downtown Armories where we just had a press conference trying to engage the youth vote for the October 25th election. First, a couple of headlines. Chrysler, yesterday they revealed a revamped Town and Country minivan in Florida. It's sort of being rebuilt as the rebirth of Chrysler. It's got a new steering wheel, folks, that allows the driver to operate the radio, cruise control, hands-free phone, and chew gum all at the same time. Chrysler also announced yesterday it was building a new Chrysler 200 in Michigan to replace the Sebring. And some sad news, that fire on Tuscarora Street yesterday turned out to be fatal, claiming the life of an 80-year-old woman. It remains under investigation, and no names have been released. And kind of a crazy one last night, the Seminole Street convenience store owner was back behind the counter and was all smiles just minutes after a masked man came in with a hunting knife and stole some lotto tickets and change. It turns out it's the third time he's been robbed, and one time he actually chased a robber down in the streets. And as well, folks, Windsor Star community, they spoke out yesterday. They want to have a unified voice for the October 25th election. They're going to be polling the candidates to get their views on arts and culture. Now, speaking of the election, big presser here today. Tom Lucier is going to come and join us now. Owen Wolter is going to come and join us now. These guys are trying to rock the vote. It was 38% last time, and probably even worse for the young folks. Tom, what are you guys doing here today? How are you going to get the youth vote up?
Well, the use of social media, which is where they congregate, pretty well everyone's congregating there today, so it doesn't hurt to push the message to everybody. Anybody who's doing promotions for any event finds that you are going to have to scramble around and cover a geographic space, which is difficult, time-consuming, resource-consuming. The internet is ubiquitous. Facebook and Twitter and blogs are ubiquitous. So we have the website voteoutloudwindsor.com. We have a Facebook presence, Vote Out Loud, and we also have a Twitter account. So we're going to use the tools that we know people are already participating with socially and supply them with information that they probably don't know, educate them, connect them to city resources like official information, and connect them to opinionated young people who truly believe that voting is the way to go and voting is the way to have a voice in the way your city operates. So we're using the tools to get to the people, to tell them things that we honestly are excited about and believe that they should be involved in their civic process.
Okay. Owen, Facebook, Twitter, how are we going to make this happen?
Well, it works already.
Come on a little bit. Yeah.
It works really well already. We're already telling people online what's going on in Windsor and our community, making it sound really cool, and people are honestly responding to this, coming down, going out to music shows, going out to all sorts of stuff. And we're going to do the same thing with the the civic process here with the election. People are going to see exactly how cool it is to actually go out and vote, or how interesting it is to figure out what's going on in your city, and this is what's going to push people to actually want to go out and vote.
And either of you feel this? Why is it important for young people to get out there and vote?
Like I said, if you're speaking to me or Owen, we both run maybe a couple websites. Particularly, Owen's got the Windsorite.ca. We get pounded with opinion all the time, and often this is through research and just general knowledge. A lot of people who like to say something on the internet aren't transferring that passion in the voter booth, and I think a lot of the times they have a great point. And that the way to institute that change is to vocalize it through a couple of check marks or a couple of X's that takes 5 minutes out of your day on voting day. That's the big push. That's why I think it's going to work. Is because we know people already have a lot to say. It's just now taking them off of the internet, the digital shouting, and putting them in voting.
Okay, and like you guys said earlier in your press conference, the power of Facebook with all the friends, it's exponential. I mean, the message can get out there. This is a nonpartisan site you guys are going to be operating here. It's just about getting the vote out, not for any particular candidates. It's just democracy.
We are not promoting any candidate. We are promoting the voting process, that you should go out and do this. We're promoting the fact that you should have a say. I know Owen gets excited about it, and I think he, in the posts that he's going to have that we're going to link to, are going to be very clear in this is important. We are promoting the fact that this is important, and that's it. It's up to the candidates to provide more information through their websites and convince people why they're the best choice, but we're going to let people know that these are the choices.
Okay. Now, we beat up on the city quite a bit, at least I do sometimes, because let's face it, they get a lot of stuff wrong. But in this particular case, Mary Rogers, Chuck Scarpelli, they're doing some good stuff. It seems to try to get the vote out for engage the citizens of Windsor. What do you guys think about that?
I think they nailed
it. It's absolutely great. Yes, definitely. I mean, they picked a great idea out here to promote to young people. I mean, this is perfect.
And it's funny because we've talked before about the audience that we know we have. Again, 3 steps down the line, 7 degrees of separation, the audience that we have connection to, and for Chuck and Mary to, quite frankly, get it and know that there are some people who are really connecting, and to come to those people who are community people excited to be here. Like I was impressed by it. I don't know about you. I just was like, good. I'm glad that they understand that we have a connection to the people.
We are excited for our city, and we're excited for what we can do for our city, and this is it.
All right. Listen, guys, thank you very much for joining us. Get out there, spread the word, make sure you vote online and on your porch. We are the Windsor Star.